Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Look no further than Jay Wartzler, your trusted and our favorite certified financial planner.
Life is
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center is the place to go if you're looking to rejuvenate your appearance, tighten and shape your body, and just do something special for yourself. You deserve to look your very best.
La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center offers over 90 procedures and treatments for a natural, youthful appearance. They are absolutely the best in the business. Try out their treatment planner at glamfam.com. It's so easy and amazing to use.
We can't say enough great things about their board-certified plastic surgeons, and guess what? They offer flexible payment plans so you can start your journey to a better you right now.
Free consultations, too. The very best in the business is in our own backyard. How lucky are we?
Make sure you tell them that Laura Cain After Dark sent you. We love everything about La Jolla Cosmetic Surgery Center. Go to glamfam.com.
Oh,
Welcome to Laura Cain After Dark. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
It's not the Halloween show.
It is not. It is not. It's, in fact, our last show of the year.
It is.
This is what we look like. I'm Laura Cain, in case you can't figure out who I am. This is Eric Rimmer.
Hello.
We have producer Bryan behind the mic. Hi, Bryan. Okay, so we did our terrible Temu Christmas exchange, our last episode, okay? And we cut it off before Bryan made his final decision on who bought who the worst of the worst that Temu has to offer. Let me just finish this off by saying I bought each of us one of these. They're fake, and you just blow on them. So it looks like you're smoking.
Oh my God.
Wait, what? Where does the smoke come from?
I don't know, but I thought that they were funny. They're
totally
not real.
Toxic.
No, I know.
Probably gonna drop dead.
But this goes with the outfit.
Actually, yeah, they complete both of your outfits.
They go with the outfit. There we go.
I just want to know where the smoke's coming.
I don't really know, and it kind of has like a light at the end of it. Maybe that's all the smoke. But anyway, so there's that. So anyway, there we go, darling. Okay.
Yeah, darling.
So Bryan.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should show our getup.
Sure. Why don't you both stand up real quick?
Both of us at the same time?
Or one at a time.
Okay.
Just
Ladies
a quick
first,
stand up
right?
so they can
Ladies
see
first.
Okay, now be advised, I'm wearing see-through. And both the boys said it was okay.
I think it's okay.
Okay. These have Eric's picture on them, and then here's the shirt.
That's as close to your vagina that I'm ever gonna
I
get.
know. And then my nails, and then of course this little guy up here, and then my maxi pad earrings, and my shoes. Okay, that's my outfit. Thank you very much. Booyah. Eric's gift to me. Now it's
Merry
Eric's
Christmas.
Thank you so much. Now it's I like the smoke came out. That's amazing. All right, Eric. Woo!
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, baby.
Don't talk to me. I have crabs.
Honestly, the cigarette's really selling it for him.
He's wearing his boot. Oh, you might not want to do that. Okay, now.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Producer Bryan,
Let me give a quick breakdown of what I thought.
please, yes.
Both of you guys did good.
Okay.
Eric, I think you really nailed it with the feet shoes. I think those are hilarious. Those are really gross. I think the shirt's great too. And I think the combination of the wig and the glasses works really well. But it almost works too well because they look too normal, where they actually just seem really fitting. Now, Laura's is not out more. Laura's gift for Eric is not as outrageous, but there's a couple things that I think work. One is that all of Eric's leg hair sticks past the fishnets, and it's very obvious.
It's like it's coming out of every single square.
Also, the mullet wig works really well, and it is pretty outrageous. And I think the "Don't Talk to Me, I'm Wearing Crabs" or "I Have Crabs" shirt is really good. But I think the shirt Laura's wearing is also very good. Her pants are definitely an interesting getup, but they're not as outrageous as I thought they were going to be because her underwear is actually pretty. It's actually a little
Covers
obscure.
my butt.
Yeah. So I think the person that's going to be walking in Vaughn's is going to be Eric. Now,
This is bullshit. I demand a recount.
I just recounted. Anyways, now the reason it works, the reason I chose you, Eric, is because what Laura has crafted is a pretty good story of what looks like a really sad retired stripper.
Oh, me right now?
No, he looks like a sad retired stripper.
like a male escorting type
especially
of...
him sitting here with his fishnets and his booty shorts. And the crab shirt, it just really works for me.
Oh my God, this is the best day. This is the best Christmas gift you could have gotten me, Bryan.
Now, ideally, I think both of you guys should go to Vaughn's in your outfits, though. Because it's that close to being a tie.
Oh.
I was going to call it tie initially, but I figured that probably should have a winner. But I think both of you guys should go.
What are your thoughts about that?
I'm good with that.
Well, okay. I'm good with that on one condition.
Okay.
No conditions. You just have to do it.
That once again, Bryan, you say, Laura Cain, you won the contest.
Congrats,
both
everybody.
though.
It's a tie.
No, you said no.
All right, Laura, you won.
Okay, thank you.
Also, I am not filming you guys when you get to Vaughn's.
Who is going to do it?
You guys will figure that out. I will not be seen within the same eye distance of you guys. I'm standing outside of Vaughn's.
We're counting on you.
Film it selfie style. I do not want to be seen next to you guys at Vaughn's.
Great. We have to do this on our own. We have to do this on our own. He's not going to be a part of it.
I'll get a couple shots of you guys, but I'm not following you around like I'm part of a camera crew. Hell no.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's too embarrassing.
My God. Oh. All right. Now, we have to talk about, I'm taking off this getup for now. Okay? Because I want to get.
I have a question for Bryan.
Wait, what?
Okay.
If Laura wore,
he's incensed.
if Laura wore the elephant pants, because we can always make her change, because she's the one that picked this outfit. But
True.
I gave her 3.
Oh, look, he's mad. He's mad.
So I would like you to change into the elephant pants.
Okay, fine.
All right. I will admit, I thought the elephant pants were pretty funny, so maybe that would change my mind.
All right, they're easy. They're right here.
Yep.
But the reason I think what Laura picked out for you is so good is because it really sells me on this kind of white trash stripper vibe.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Wow.
That is. I do think you should wear. I think you should wear that to Vaughn's.
Oh, really? Rather than the other?
Well, partially because it's freezing outside. And
Yeah, I know. I will be freezing
And
my
I don't want
literally in my ass off.
I don't want to get cold. I'm just gonna put my pants back on.
No, you're not. No, you're not. We are going through with this. But I need to change out. Okay. Now look. We have a very important sponsor who deserves respect. And I don't think I'm going to wear
Eric's smoking right now.
I know. This shirt and this getup to do the commercial.
Do you want to just put a towel over you?
they knew what they were signing up for.
I don't think they knew at full force. What? I know what I'll turn this shirt around.
Okay.
Why don't we just put
talk
a
about
jacket
yourself
over
real
you?
quick. No, I don't have a jacket.
Oh, good grief.
Here, let me take this off real quick. I'll put it back on. Don't worry.
I do feel bad for Eric. He's got to go out in the cold with fishnets.
Yeah.
And shorts.
I'm very fragile.
He can handle it.
I don't know. I wouldn't do that. I'd be a pain in the butt. I'd say no and just leave.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
There we go. This is fine.
What's on your back, Laura? You have roast beef on your backside now?
Here.
Okay, you can take yours off. So you can be. Oh, that wig is.
That wig is
That
really
is-
good.
That is.
That was part of it for me.
That was
That's kind of sold it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mine was better.
Okay, so we're getting.
Realistically, it was a tie, but I had to name somebody. And you won last year, Eric. I think Laura's edged you out just a little bit, but it was really close. It was a nail biter.
It was a nail biter. Ooh, that's good. I like that. I like that.
Eric, I think you won.
Oh, of course. Of course. I knew it. There'd be some like old.
She would complain too much.
I know. I would have never heard the
would've-
end of it.
It would have been. You wouldn't have heard the end of it. No, you would not have.
No, you would have bitched and moaned about it for an entire year.
Now, look, let me tell you something.
Yes.
When you open your gifts this holiday season and you give somebody a gift from Dune Jewelry and they open up the wrapping and they open up this box and they see what's inside, they are going to be like, wait, what is this? This is another piece from Dune Jewelry. The woman from SCAD gave this to me because I was the MC, and it's a heart and it's the sand. It has it in here where the sand is from, but so that she gave them to all the survivors of SCAD, and so she gave this to me, and she's the one that introduced me to Dune Jewelry. And I'm like, this jewelry website is absolutely amazing. So it comes in this beautiful box, and I'm telling you, whoever gets this gift will treasure it forever because you're going to put thought into it. DuneJewelry.com has necklaces, bracelets, rings, and you pick out the elements you want included in the jewelry. I'm wearing a ring right now that has turquoise, mother of pearl, and sand from San Clemente Beach, where I spent my summers as a child with my best friend Stacy, and it means so much to me. I have not taken it off since I got it. And there are tons of different elements you can choose from. Anything that means something to you. Dried flowers, sea glass, sand from all over the world. And what you do is you go on DuneJewelry.com, you pick out what you want, whether it be a necklace or a bracelet or a ring, and it'll tell you how many elements you can choose from. And you can even send in your own element if you want, meaning like if you have ashes. I'm going to send in some of my dad's ashes to make some jewelry for my mom's sister and niece for Christmas. So I'm really excited. They work with you directly so you can plan out your jewelry. And I'm telling you, this will be a gift that is so unique and so wonderful. It'll be passed down through the generations. Guaranteed. And the best part is if you put in Laura Cain 15, when you're checking out, you get 15% off your whole order. So I would get on there, order now. So hopefully you can get it by Christmas. They handcraft these themselves. There are many workers that do it. I think Jessica did this one. No, Sarah did this one. Jessica did my other one. And it has their little card in it. It's just so well made and so beautiful. Thank you, Dune Jewelry, for being part of our podcast. And Laura Cain 15 to get 15% off your order. Order now. And thank you, DuneJewelry.com. Okay, so now I thought what we would do is we would end the year, because this is our last show of the year, you guys. We had a big freaking year. It was a lot. 2024. Now, how about we'll each go around the room first, and I want you each to give me one word describing 2024 for you as a whole. Okay?
Just based on tonight?
No.
Awful.
No, as a
Hell.
as a whole, like if you looking back on the year, who wants to go first?
I'm going to put this cigarette out in your eye.
You're just bitter because you lost. You lost wholeheartedly.
Laura, you go first. It's your show.
Yeah.
Well, one word comes to mind, but then some things that happen that make me not want to say this word, but I'm going to say it anyway because it was. 2024, I'm going to say, and this doesn't necessarily mean all bad. Struggle.
That's your word every year.
This year, even in a lot of different ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But because of it, a lot of good has come from it. So that's why I want to say that word. It's the first word that popped into my head, and so that's my word. And we're gonna talk about more about our 2024. What about you?
Gratitude.
I love that. Always,
Mm-hmm.
always have that. That's the way to live. 100%.
I'm going to say direction, but I can't explain any of it.
Because of things under happening, or
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I love
set
it.
things in motion. We'll see if they come to fruition.
I love it. I love it. Okay, Now, I also asked you guys to give me your 2024 highlights. So
I took up smoking.
How is it? I hear that's.
you really are taking to it.
I hear it's great.
Yeah, I mean it's
Really,
great.
really
I've already got the cough, so
I know you do. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe put some Christmas music under this because I'm going to tell you my 2024 highlights. I'll start, and then you guys can piggyback off. Oh, thank you. Thank you. As I'm about to start, he gives me one final yawn for the year. Thank you.
God, I need a cigarette too now. Got to deal with Laura.
oh god.
Highlights of my 2024. Charlie getting married to Maya in July was a huge one. That was a biggie. Learning how to be a TV videographer from a helicopter was really darn cool. Coolest job. One of the coolest jobs ever, I think. The Jeff and Jerry reunion and the award we received
Oh yeah.
over the summer was a biggie because we haven't all been together since 2017, and that was awesome. Evan and her boyfriend, who I met for the first time this summer, coming to stay with us for a few weeks, and it was just a beautiful time. I loved it. Spending 2 separate weekends with my mom and Auntie Doodoo. They're both 83. And I spent time with them in Oregon and time with them in Palm Desert. And I love listening to them, their wisdom and what they've been through and just their take on life. And I also love the fact that when I went to a casino with them, when I was in Palm Desert, I won $2,300 on the Frankenstein machine. Thank
Wait,
you
what?
very much. Oh,
Never
yeah.
told us this.
I know, I didn't.
And how much did you walk out of there with?
Oh, all of it.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
What'd you buy?
car payment, rent. I didn't buy anything fun.
That is shocking.
I know, but it was like a blessing. But
Well, that's good.
anyway, my hammock. I bought a hammock this year.
Oh
Okay.
god.
I
Jeez.
love that thing. I'm out there every day on that
I can't
hammock.
believe it made the yearly
It
gratitude
did. I'm
list.
sorry, it did. My 17-year token, that was a biggie.
Yep.
I get it again. Well, the 18-year in March, God willing. And
Not if I have anything to do with it.
and I love the fact that my brother put all these old not even 8-track. When I was like a baby, what kind of film was it?
High 8
Yes.
or
He-
Super 8.
He put those on DVDs for us,
Oh.
and we got to watch me as a baby and my sister as a baby, and just the funny things that my brother used to video. Like, he used to make these movies and stuff with his friends. That was just a highlight. We all sat together as a family and watched him, and
Oh, fun.
it was beautiful. So those are some of my 2024 highlights. And of course, work, and I still love what I do so much, and I'm just so glad I get to still do it. So made me very happy.
Excellent.
What about you?
For 2024?
What are your highlights for 2024?
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
These
Oh,
things are great.
who says they're bad for you?
Worth it though. Am I right?
Because you look really cool.
Listen,
You look so cool.
The biggest lie we try to tell kids is that smoking isn't cool, because smoking is very cool. It's just also bad for you.
who wouldn't look great in this getup?
Okay, go. Look at, he's giving me devil eyes because he's pissed he lost.
Can't believe I lost.
Just give me your highlights for
Ouch.
2024.
The podcast.
Oh yeah,
Love it.
We had a great year.
I love coming to work and seeing Bryan every Monday.
Oh,
I like that too. I wouldn't come. I wouldn't come if it wasn't for Eric.
wow, wow.
I love you so
my
much, and I'm so
God.
proud of you.
Oh, thank you. I
Bryan.
love you too.
No, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank
and
you.
I love you to death.
I love you more.
You are inching your way back up to that number 1 spot, slowly, but like the little engine that could.
The 1.5 spot, right?
Yeah.
Well, now she's at like the 5th rung on the list.
I know. I'm down. I went down because of last week.
You took a hit.
I'm coming back up.
She took
though.
a
I'm
hit.
coming
Yeah,
back
she
up.
took a
Coming
hit.
back up.
Work. I love my job and I love the people I work with. And then my, chosen family. I love all of you. So,
Yes.
and I'm thankful for my health, for sure.
And the fun trips you took. And
Yeah, the fun trips I took to Fire de Guadalupe. And
yes.
Yes. And then I'm kicking 2025 off with a bang. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta.
Oh,
For
fun.
my birthday, yeah.
Oh, his birthday, January 8th, everybody.
63. It's the big 6'3".
Yeah, I'm just 3 years older than Laura.
Oh!
I thought you were 3 years younger than her.
You guys are going to get it. Freaking get it.
Next
All
year,
right.
Laura will be the big 7-0.
Oh, shut it.
Can't wait.
Brian, what
Can't
about
wait
you?
to be in that big bed with you. Ow!
Oh, that'll be fun. But that's not going to be for many, many years.
Oh.
Please?
Oh, not that. I don't know if it's that far away.
Come on.
You guys are getting up there. I had a lot happen this year. My sister got married. That was cool. Went to Turks and Caicos. That was fun. I don't know. There was a lot of just stuff happened. So
Good stuff?
some good, some bad,
Yeah.
some.
Did you learn from the bad stuff?
Um,
Did you learn lessons from the bad stuff?
Sometimes some of it was stuff you don't learn from. It's just stuff that happens.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll see how 2025 is. 24 was an interesting one.
Okay, now what are you guys hoping for in 2025? I know Eric doesn't make resolutions, so
I don't.
we can't go there. And I think about just your typical, I want to eat better, I'm going to get on a schedule, but I literally can't get on a schedule because of the way my work is right now. It's a little topsy-turvy. But I really, for 2025, I truly feel like I want to think about finding somebody to share my life
Oh
with.
boy, you should make that for 26 too. It's gonna take a while.
I know. Well, I'm going to start in 2025.
Okay, we'll see how far it gets us.
I got to tell you, I have not thought about dating or being with somebody because my brain is so full of other things that I'm worried about or I have to do or work-wise or home-wise. That hasn't even crossed my mind, which is not good. Like I don't remember the last time I've been like touched romantically by anybody. Romantically.
God, that's so
Romantically.
hot, man. It's
know,
getting
right?
steamy.
You know, put that cigarette down. Put that cigarette down.
Put that thing out.
Hey, if you wear that "Here's the roast beef" shirt, I get.
Oh,
guaranteed.
please. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we're going to figure it out on the podcast too. It's going to be part of the podcast.
Maybe we should get a
Great.
relationship specialist.
Yes,
in here.
yeah. Well, I want to kick off. Maybe we'll get Natalie Vale in here,
Okay.
and then we'll get a relationship. Natalie Vale is our resident psychic, who she's amazing. She can kick off the year and tell us what 2025 holds.
Yeah.
What about you? What are you hoping for in 2025?
What?
Okay, you just screwed up your mullet.
Yeah.
It's on
mister.
backwards.
It is on backwards. It looks dumb.
Yeah. I didn't.
Now you
I'm
look
gonna
like,
look like.
you look like
Actually-
one of those those ladies that have those hairdos.
You look like a Karen.
You do look like a Karen.
I think I'm gonna wear it like this.
Yeah, that's actually kind of better.
I think I'm gonna wear it like this because it's all fucked up in the back. What did you ask me?
Wow. Now I have to mark this explicit. Thank you. This really
no
nice
swearing.
thing. I
Sorry.
know.
We've been getting so clean.
I know.
And then Eric says something that ruins it.
Sorry. What was it?
Okay. What are you looking forward to in 2025?
Traveling, the podcast, basically what I looked forward to in 2024.
Okay, because you had such a roaring year, a great year. You
Yeah.
want to do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit smoking.
Okay, good. After taking it up
I mean,
tonight.
I took it up 5 seconds ago, and I'm gonna quit.
Brian?
I look forward to joining Eric on his smoke breaks and reminding him to stay in the good fight, keep smoking.
Yeah. I love your support, Brian. Thank you.
Well, tough times are coming. You got to make sure you stay strong through them.
Yeah.
Don't give up the things that are important to you.
Yeah.
Fight for them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Things
Okay.
could go one way or they could go the other. So we'll see.
They're going to be great.
Hope so.
Yeah, I think so.
If
I
they
feel
won't,
it.
I'm jumping off a bridge.
You know how I'm sensitive, and you know how I'm sort
I
of
know
psychic.
you're sensitive.
You know I'm
You
sort
cry
of
almost
psychic.
every night, almost every week.
Well, okay.
You're very sensitive.
Speaking of this, I kind of want to tell you why now, especially more than ever, I'm full of gratitude. last week we did on the iHeart stations our Rady Children's Hospital Give-a-thon, which is like 2 days, and we interview families that have kids that have gone through cancer, or kids that have had terrible accidents, or kids that are born with heart defects, and it's beautiful and it's heart-wrenching and it's touching at the same time. And I always tell the story about Charlie because he was saved by Rady Children's Hospital. Now, this year, I did something a little different. I wanted to tell my story kind of in a different way because I've told it so many times. I thought, I'm going to try to do this differently. So I called my ex-husband and I wanted to get his take on the events that happened, because some of the things I feel like I either have blurred out or I was so out of it because I had just had surgery myself that I wasn't fully aware of all the things, and I wanted to get his view. Oh my God. He reminded me, I'm going to read something to you because I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget it. We entered the doors of Rady Children's Hospital before my son was born. After an ultrasound tech blurted out, "I can't find the baby's head." When I was 5 months pregnant, he wasn't supposed to say anything. You're not supposed to say anything when you're a sonogram tech, but he couldn't find. And then he goes, "I can't say anything else. You're going to have to see a doctor, or I'm going to be here Monday." This is for Friday. "I'm going to be here Monday if you want an abortion." So I went a full week. We went a full weekend thinking we had a baby that had no head and we were going to have an abortion. So I blurred all of that out. I don't remember that at all. And wow, that got to me. Then, thanks to the guidance of Dr. Drossman, who delivered both Evan and Charlie, I love that man to death. We went to Rady Children's Hospital to see a surgeon named Dr. David Collins. And when we got there, he gave us a glimmer of hope because he says, "Oh no, your son," or he didn't say your son because I didn't want to know the sex. He says, "The baby has a head, but what has happened is his insides are growing on the outside of his body. He has a hole in his abdomen, and part of his liver is out too." But he was very matter of fact. And he showed us like these diagrams and charts. He goes, "It's not uncommon. This happens, and I've done a lot of these surgeries." And he made us feel so much better and wonderful. And
I can't imagine hearing that your unborn child's
that baby doesn't have a head.
Well, and that
he has
the parts that are supposed to be inside
Yeah.
them are on the outside.
Well, was it like a plot twist? He was like, no, don't worry. The head's fine. It's the organs you got to worry about.
Right, I know. But, at least thank God we had that appointment when we did, rather than, go through with the horrible, something I can't really even imagine doing. So my water broke early, a month early. And that was on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So everybody has that day off, right? Thank God it happened early enough in the morning. We raced to the hospital. Dr. David Collins was on duty. So he was there to do the surgery. They took him out of my stomach. They wrapped him up real quick and just went boop and showed him to me super quick. And then they put him through this window to a waiting, more nurses on the other side who wrapped him up and got him all ready and put him in a little gurney, a baby gurney, because between Mary Birch and Rady Children's Hospital, there's a tunnel. And they took the baby from Mary Birch to Rady Children's Hospital through this tunnel. And my ex was telling me, because he went with Charlie and the doctors through the tunnel. And I go, "What was that?" Because I didn't. And he goes, they were cool by not saying anything that was giving me bad vibes. But I noticed that we went faster and faster and faster. And soon we were running because Charlie was code blue. He goes, I don't know what that meant, but we found out later. He was dying. Yeah. And he goes, the way that the tunnel was, there was like light that would come shining in and that'd be dark, light, dark. And he goes, all I remember was like fast, light, dark, light, dark. And I'm telling you, hearing his take on it affected me so much this year, more than ever. And I feel like my whole entire body felt the trauma again, because I don't think I fully have processed it. Because then he came along, he had the surgery. This is what he looked like the first time I saw him. This is what Charlie looked like the very first time I saw him. He was bloated. He was red. He had tubes and wires sticking out of every orifice. He had a breathing tube. And you know the breathing machines, they go up and down. Little babies, they go bop, 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 super fast. That's how fast they're breathing. And I remember the little breathing machine. And I remember this is what he looked like. And I remember I went down deep and I said, I knew, because the nurses and the doctors there were always so positive. I said, hi, Charlie. And one of his little swollen eyes opened up and looked at me. And I was like, he's going to be fine.
Oh.
Then Charlie, when we brought him home 10 days later, he had to have 2 surgeries after that and a lot of genetic testing because they thought he might have some syndrome. Looked like this. Nobody wanted to hold him. He was really scary looking.
Oh.
And he's just so cute, but he was really, really red. And
looks sunburnt.
He was so red. People were afraid to hold him.
Oh.
But then then he turned out to look like this. Okay.
Did your printer run out of ink?
No, I spilled water on it.
So he still looks red.
And then the creme de la creme. Then he got married. And there he is at 24 years old, 6'5", handsome, beautiful, healthy. And I got to say,
sweetest guy.
He is just the most, you know what? Charlie Cain I know this sounds weird and like woo-woo, like I get, but I'm telling you what, Charlie Cain has touched the other side. He has. He's died. He doesn't remember it, but there is a knowing in his eyes that I can see, and you just feel it from him. He's like such an old soul. Like he knows more than he doesn't realize it. But in this year, I'm so grateful that he's alive and he made it. And I'm grateful for the hospital. I'm grateful that we do this give-a-thon every year, because the money you donated goes to those little tubes, goes to those little rides. They had like these little tiny stickers that held his little tubes in place. Money goes for like buying little things like that, stuff to make the parents happy. And so anyway, I'm feeling super grateful too. And of course, Evan was born. She was perfect, and thank God, and no problems with her. And she's in her struggle year this year at Fordham University. She's making it on her own. She's working full time. She's schooling for full time. She's commuting from Brooklyn to Manhattan every day. She's going through it, and it's cold there. So she's like called me a couple times in tears, like, these streets are so hard and I can't wait to come home. And so she comes home on the 23rd. So I get to see my baby, and I'm just filled with love and gratitude. And I love everybody for just being part of our podcast family. It means so much to us that you listen and watch. Like, we do this because we love it and we love each other and we have so much fun, but we also do it because we hope that we provide an escape for you from any of the stresses that you might be going through, and hopefully make you laugh, and smile. And so that's our purpose, I think. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. And
glad you did.
Thank you.
I love you. You're the best mom.
Thank you.
You're all right. I've seen better, but not bad.
No.
Just kidding.
Now look. On that note, we're gonna end the year, the podcast year. I do not want to go to Vaughn's right now.
I don't either.
But we got to do it. We got to follow
Do we have
through.
to?
We'll talk about it, but
We'll put it off to next year.
oh my God, we have to.
I do feel bad. It's like really cold outside
It's
right now.
freezing, and I look like a whore.
It's like actually like in the low 50s right now outside.
You're pussing out on me.
You're the one that pussed out first.
You get to wear pajama pants too.
Yeah,
He's
you
in
get to
I
wear
know. I'm
warm.
comfortable as heck.
He's got fishnets on.
I'm
super comfortable.
I'm gonna put a speed order in on to Temu.
Temu or Temu, whatever you say
It'll
it.
take 4 weeks instead of 8.
I know, right? All right. Well, we'll take pictures regardless. And anyway, love you so much.
I love you
Thanks
so
for being on
much.
this ride with me for freaking 5 years and going.
I know.
5.5
It's been a
years.
blast.
5.5 years.
No, can you believe it?
We started on your bed. I love it.
We did.
And Bryan, adding you was the
A
biggest
genius
blessing.
move.
Thanks.
It was a freaking
Depends on who you
miracle. True. That is not a lie.
Thank you for responding to Laura's personal ad.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
And you know what? I only clicked on it because I saw the name Laura Cain, and what a mistake that was.
You had no idea, did you?
Oh,
no clue.
she's fabulous.
No clue. I can't believe there's still
No,
smoke
I'm just
coming out of
kidding.
it.
Glad to be here.
Yes.
It's been,
well,
a fun, it's been a fun 2 years.
Good.
You're fucking fabulous.
Oh, would you? No,
Right.
damn it. I'm telling the story of Charlie, and now I have to mark this explicit because of your bad
Wait.
language.
Let's also remember the Keanu Reeves saga that happened this year. I totally forgot
That's
about that.
right, Keanu.
Oh,
And Harrison
yes.
Ford poster.
Yes, you're welcome.
And
Thank you,
2025 actually may see him come in here, right?
No, I would put money on no.
What? Why are you staring at me?
Ball dropper.
My balls haven't dropped yet.
Oh my God, whatever.
That was years ago.
Yeah, whatever. All right. Well, is there anything you want to say in closing, or have I said it all?
I fucking love the hell out of you.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Wow.
My young ears are bleeding from
Yeah,
your
I'm-
profanity.
I love you.
Yeah, I know. My head's about
Just
to
a
explode.
kid.
I love you.
I love you
So
too. I love you too. I do. I do. Shut it now. No more bad words.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it for
I think
that's
you
it
love
for
this wig.
2024.
That's it for 2024,
Yeah.
guys. We'll be back with a bang in the beginning of January. Don't you worry. And
by bang, we mean Laura will be getting some.
I
dates.
hope so. Well, anyway,
We got to nail down a strategy for that.
I know
Yeah.
we do. We will. I'll figure it out.
That thing is going to get some action.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
boy.
Stop it! Oh my God! I
It's
just
gonna need
turned.
some preparation.
I turned around my shirt. Thank God. Okay. Anyway, on that note, gosh, we love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us, and love your podcast.
God, he's
Merry
so,
frickin' Christmas.
He's so cool.
Oh yeah.
He does. He thinks because he's never smoked before.
No, he
so
is
thinks
never.
that's
so
so
cool. We should go get a pack of cigarettes after this and let him just like throw up immediately.
Oh, right?
Oh, I
He
totally
would.
Burn his
Would you
fingers.
clean up my throw up?
No.
Come on.
No, we're not doing that.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas.
Okay, yes. Merry Christmas. Yeah, and Happy New Year and all that. And hope all your dreams come true and hold gratitude in your heart always.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas.
And
Oh, love your podcast.
okay. I love you, my sweet babies, so much it hurts. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See you next year.